Hello, Cherie Hanson here. I'm noticing that the way I am coping with Mercury retrograde the last few days has been very interesting. There's a sense of tiredness in my body, and it's very strange because the tiredness is also laid alongside a sense that I am building more substance, that I'm building more muscle, that I am more engaged in life than ever before. Can you have two things at once? Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And so when I allow myself to be seduced by sleep, I find I'm waking up 1 hour and 40 or 45 minutes later, and it's not the kind of sleep where you're laying down and deciding to go to sleep. It's the kind of sleep that you just fall into. It's not planned. It's not anything that you notice. There's no transition. There's no stepping from the train platform onto the nap train and letting the sound of the wheels lull you to sleep. You just are gone. And when I woke up this time, I had a thought that came to me, which I really, really understood deeply. I know that everything is energy. I know that when I have surgery and I look at a scar and I visualize it healing, it heals very rapidly. I know that I can be in a place that tempts me to despair, and instead I switch my energy, I switch my focus. It's like having binoculars and just moving the focus. I'm getting better and better at that as I get into a place of greater wisdom. My entire life makes sense to me now because I've realized that I took an assignment to be in a place where I could benefit from everything, that happened to me. And so I have this grounding belief that I am creating my reality. But the thing that I think is so interesting as I watch myself and as I watch other people is it's as if you had a computer screen and you've written a story on it, and you've decided that the victim, the struggle, the eaten off arm by Jurassic Park monsters is your reality. And there is a time when you erase the old reality. I've come to understand that it's not that the old reality continues on. It doesn't. We reinstall it. I reinstall everything that I see around me, all of my behaviors, all of my belief systems. And there are moments when you can step out of that old 3-volume adventure, trauma, survival trilogy. There are moments when it can be a different story. And those moments come before you go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, you can talk to yourself. You can program yourself to wake up to a more loving environment, to an easier environment, to a more fulfilling environment. You can start a day with your cup of coffee with the concept of you have stepped onto a ship. This day is a ship. I don't want to say a cruise ship because that's never attracted me. But I'm going to get on this ship called Friday. And I know it's going to take me somewhere new. I'm going to land on a new shore. I'm going to be sailing through a new life. I am going to be experiencing things I haven't experienced before. And in the morning is a very good time to just edit. You take all the words off of the screen that you've already put up there and you go, no, this is not going to be about struggle. This is not going to be about a poison world, about powerlessness, about helplessness, about abandonment. I'm going to edit this right now as I'm drinking my coffee. And I use meditation, affirmations, cold water, and the Wim Hof breath to shift the reality that I have already created and take me somewhere new. Now, there's the part where we have problems. Why, if it's so easy to shift to another reality, don't we do it? It's because we have such a feeling of comfort in being trapped in our old shit. It's glorious. I knew it was going to be like this. I knew that I would have pain in my body and I would deteriorate and I would struggle with money and that I would have nothing but work to do. And look at that, I'm right. And there's the pin. It's like two rail cars together, pinned together. And you need to take that pin out so you can let the old reality fall away behind you. Like that rail car that you want to drag, you don't want to drag it along with you anymore. What if you take the moments that are the calm, that are the vague, that are the foggy, that are the germination place because you're not sure, and you embrace those and say, I'm letting go. I can tell you that even changing the furniture around in my house is a challenge for me. I am so OCD and I am so stubborn and so hard-crusted, but I know that it serves my greater self if I just allow something new to happen. And I heard something the other day that I thought was very good. You know you're in a transition and you know you're being called to a new reality when your old habits feel heavy. This is my security. I'm in the sarcophagus. It's beautiful. It's decorated. It's got gold. I've got the indigo eyes. It's gorgeous. But I don't want to be in a sarcophagus. I want to be in a state of flow. I want to be like the butterflies I see on my lavender along my front walk, just going from flower to flower. And if you're worried that somehow you're going to make a big mistake and you're going to end up trapped in a reality that you hate, you have to remember that the universe loves you. The universe is there to teach us how to grow. It's like when I go in for a deep muscle massage, we're going to make sure that these bungee cords let go, he says as he digs his thumbs in. And I'm going like, no, I just want to hold on to the stiffness. It makes me feel more secure. I don't want to have pain and shifting and, getting so I can stand upright and have more power in myself. We fear our power. We're taught to fear it. We carry that curse with us in our lives. I am afraid of who I am without constraints. I am afraid of who I will become if I let myself grow. I am afraid that I won't be able to cope with reality if my reality shifts. Well, yes, you can. You've gone through hell without a handbasket. just in the flames. There's no handbasket. And you coped. What if you're done with coping? What if you're done with simply following the things that your mother and your grandmother and your great-grandmother or your father or your uncle taught you is the only way to live? Live like us. Be a victim. Be damaged. Be a cripple. Be terribly, terribly afraid. If somebody 3 houses down is doing something, that I just hear about this morning when I'm sitting on my front steps, I could hear my brain going, oh, I guess I should be afraid of what they're doing 3 houses down. And I find it so fascinating when I come to those moments. I'm thinking, what the hell, woman? You are making your life. And if you don't believe it, try it. Go out the door with the intention of meeting loving people, of having things be softer and more gentle and more satisfying. And let go of all of the constructs of failure and paralysis that you are holding on to. And I call it it's like a cement teddy bear. I'm getting comfort from this. It's really itchy and it hurts and it's solid, and, but I'm used to it. So, and you can start with small things. If you're drinking a kind of coffee that you don't really like, throw it out. Be a radical. Or put it in the back alley for the street people. Get something you love to drink and drink it. Wear something that makes you feel beautiful and powerful. Make choices that prove to you that you can be trusted to make your life more beautiful. And the old habits are going to feel very heavy right now. That's because we're being asked to step through the portal. We're being asked to step into different energy and just let the rest of it go. Imagine you've got all these things, all the things I've purchased for security, scarves and shoes and pets and books. I've got to hold on to all this, because if I don't, who am I? Well, just open your arms, and say to the universe, show me. Help me become a more radiant, peaceful, satisfied person. That's what we're being asked to do right now. And I know that I'm supposed to be having a nap when I crawl over to the bed and think, I'm just going to lay down for a minute. Be good to yourself. And when you're good to yourself, and when you're healthy, and when you feel strong, you are absolutely a gift to everyone around you. And why wouldn't you want to be that kind of person? So that's what I got today for you. Please subscribe. Please do subscribe. I want my message to get out to more people. I want to get into the chaos and the lostness and the confusion, and just bring people back to themselves, bring people back to their sanctuary, and share the information that I am benefiting from as I walk the path up the mountain. And I want to say to you, as I always do, thank you so much for watching my videos, and for liking them, and for making comments. I appreciate you.